Reddit, what's some of your cringiest high school stories?
Completely dead silent class. I ripped a loud fart. I tried to play it off by saying that my mouth made the noise. I tried to emulate the actual fart with pretend farts for 30 seconds. After each pretend fart, I'd say, no, 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 that wasn't it. Let me try again. All while sweating nervously and shaking.
Back when sour candies were all the rage, me and my friends would see who could hold the most in their mouth for the longest time. As someone who likes a challenge, I ended up shoveling a handful of those super sour, toxic waste candies into my mouth. Unfortunately, what I failed to realize is that sour stuff causes a lot of saliva production. So when my crush entered the cafeteria and made eye contact with me, I smiled, and multicolored drool literally flooded out of my mouth and slathered itself over my t-shirt. She said ew and walked away. I died a little inside that day.
I was seated next to my crush in geography. I had been holding my farts in for hours that day. So my stomach started making that noise that it makes when you're holding your farts in. And unfortunately, it sounds like a fart itself. So he looked at me and said, "Did you just fart?" And I honestly answered, "No, I didn't. That was my stomach." And he refused to believe me. So my whole point of not trying to fart in front of him backfired because in the end, he thought I farted in front of him.
When I was 14, I had a crush on this girl. Her younger sister told me she had a crush on me back, which was false. So me, being the incredibly naive kid I was, decided to ask her out. Only I did it from my mom's phone by asking my youth pastor to ask her for me. To no one's shock and my complete embarrassment, she said no. What followed was easily the most awkward few weeks of my life at school.
My best friend decided to end the friendship in ninth grade, so I left an anonymous comment on one of her blog posts asking if she knew me because we had so much in common and would make great friends.
I came on to my grade 9 geography teacher. I flirted with him constantly, pretended I didn't understand anything so I could stay behind and talk to him after class, even though I was actually gifted, and eventually got shot down really hard because he wasn't interested in kids.
When I was 16, I wore a thick leather dog collar with a 6-foot chain leash. Yeah, not exactly school appropriate attire.
I was participating in my school prep rally, my one and only time. A lot of the clubs were doing boxcar races. Immediately when we start running, I feel my jeans start to slip. I'm wearing skinny jeans, but my parents refused to believe I was a double zero, so they bought me jeans too big. I let go of the box to try and fix my jeans while keeping up with the group. I fall, with my pants falling down as well. They unfortunately also took my underwear with them. I mooned the whole school, including the faculty. I was a freshman.
A rather homely girl developed a crush on me. I felt bad for her because her father had passed away recently, so we became friendly towards each other. One day, she told me she was getting braces and asked, "Do you think they will make me look bad?" I replied without thinking, "No worse than you already do," before wanting to bite my tongue off.
This was in middle school, but I'm still kept up at night by this. I sent two girls, "Will you go out with me?" text messages. At the same time, they were sitting right next to each other.
It was the end of the year, so everyone was just scattered about the classroom. The guy in front of me was facing me, and he was one of my crushes. I was texting my friend about how cute he was, and she told me to send a picture. This was back when there were flip phones. I didn't realize the flash noise and light were on. So when I took the picture, a loud camera noise went off, as well as the flash. He looked up at me and said, "Did you just take a picture of me?" I was so humiliated, I just said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know why that happened. I'll have to go get my phone fixed." Proceeding to think in my mind, he definitely knows what happened. I definitely need to get my brain fixed.